My friend and I were just coming out of, we just went for a drink at a place that I've been to many times, really close to my gym, in a nice neighborhood. And we just had a drink and we were walking back to my car, and he was going to go home and I was going to go home. And as we were walking down the street, I got hit and fell to the ground, was knocked unconscious. It happened really fast, kind of out of nowhere. He just threw a aluminum water bottle and it hit my face. It was hurled pretty hard, and it just got me, just knocked me right in the head. I was on the ground. All I knew that I was bleeding. I didn't really feel any pain at the time. I thought we were still being sort of attacked in some way. And so I managed to call 911. I was very calm, but I was also very sure I was going to die. In my head, I was like, I'm going to just try to verbalize a report of what's happening, so there's some record of how I died. No policeman came. I do not hold the police accountable for this at all. I hold our city accountable for defunding the police and making it, we're in this situation where we don't have enough police force to protect our citizens, and we did this to ourselves. If we don't have police officers to come to the side of somebody who is under attack, then we're all on our own. The guy I was with is 6'7", tall, strong guy. I think I honestly credit him for saving me. He says that when I've tried to piece it together afterwards, he said that the perpetrator, the guy who attacked me, was still coming towards me or us, and he turned around and really aggressively yelled at him, and the guy ran away. But it was still sort of an attack happening, and had it not been for this person being with me, it would have, I think, been a lot worse. He really tried to convince me to go to the hospital. He's a physician too, and he was like, you need to go to the hospital. I didn't want to be sitting in a waiting room bleeding with this contusion, confused, and sort of sitting there waiting for some sort of medical care. I wanted to get home. So I decided just to get the heck out of there and go home. And I felt like I could take care of myself. And I arguably needed a head CT, but in the end, it turned out fine. I'm not so concerned with myself. I'm concerned with my friends. I'm concerned with my kids. I'm concerned with everybody walking around downtown. I care about people. I care about every single person in the community, no matter what color flag you wave, and who you are, where you live. I get angry thinking that this could happen to anybody I care about, or actually just anybody, even if I don't know them.
Portland woman knocked out by attacker blames city for slow police response. We did this to ourselves, Portland woman says homeless man knocked her unconscious in unprovoked attack. A Portland doctor said a homeless man knocked her unconscious while walking in the city, and then she waited more than 20 minutes without a police response. I do not hold the police accountable for this at all. I hold our city accountable for defunding the police, Mary Costantino, a radiologist, told Fox News. We don't have enough police force to protect our citizens, and we did this to ourselves. The attack happened shortly after 10:30 Friday night. 1 minute. Costantino was walking in southwest Portland with a friend. The next, she woke up on the ground, blood pouring out of her mouth. She was sure she was about to be killed and immediately dialed 911. I thought we were still being sort of attacked in some way, Costantino said. I was like, I'm going to just try to verbalize a report of what's happening, so there's some record of how I died. As the situation cleared, Costantino realized she was not dying. She had been struck in the face by an aluminum water bottle hurled by a man. She said there had been no yelling, no sign of death, but with our staffing being at historic lows, this has become a challenge for us, Lieutenant Nathan Shepard told Fox News in an email. At the time this call came in, our officers were actively on 26 calls through the city. He wrote there were 0 free officers and another 52 calls holding. The Bureau has about 80 sworn vacancies, down from more than 100 in September. Our officers joined the police bureau to help people, and when they are unable, it takes a toll. Shepard, we're continuing to hire. So there's definitely hope. And things will get better. I am heartbroken that my dear friend Mary was so badly hurt, said Kristen Olson, an outspoken critic, Oregon politics, who first shared Costantino's story on her podcast, Rational in Portland. Portlanders have a right and a reasonable expectation to peacefully move about this city without fear that they will be assaulted as they walk down street. Costantino said seeing the deterioration of public safety in Portland 100% changed her voting habits. I absolutely did not vote for Joanne Hardesty, she said, referring to a previous city commissioner who supported defunding the police in 2020. In the governor's election, she cast her vote for Republican Christine Drazan. Sign of danger to give Costantino time to defend herself. She credits her friend with saving her from further harm. He said that the perpetrator was still coming towards me, she said, and he turned around and really aggressively yelled at him, and the guy ran away. Had it not been for this person being with me, it would have, I think, been a lot worse. Costantino added. A spokesperson for the Portland Police Bureau confirmed the incident, telling Fox News in an email that TriMet surveillance video captured what appears to be the unprovoked and brutal attack. Officers were dispatched at 10:55 p.m., about 20 minutes after. Costantino says she was struck and arrived at the scene 8 minutes after that. According to Shepard, by then, Costantino had already given up and gone home. If we don't have police officers to come to the side of somebody who is under attack, then we're all on our own. Costantino said her situation is not unusual. Portlanders have faced increasingly long police response times for years. The average for a high-priority call was 23.7 minutes in July, according to PPB data, the longest wait in more than a decade. Our goal is always to help as much as we can, as quickly as we can, but with our staffing